Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and here they cherish games that are played at night, but a Saturday afternoon in Tiger Stadium is pretty special as well. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They're going to run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Touch pass on the run. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Handoff to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun to give to the back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick pass on the fly motion. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So LSU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give out of the gun. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come up.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this ground.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Bounced off his feet. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're trying to get to it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. A 3rd and long coming up here. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. LSU quick to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first position.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Sweet cut there. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Makes a man miss. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll pull it down. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They've got to do a better job.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah.
He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They're bringing heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking to throw on second down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the 4th quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on, bleed clock. They want to just continue doing exactly what they're doing right now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, got to get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the brought it to a close.
Man, come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one that takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds.
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Coastal Carolina came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Shots team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes his man miss. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next week.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
LSU. The pass falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Nussmeier. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here with a touchdown. It's 4th and goal. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Discards a man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it down the left side. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jeff.